Greetings to you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending with your time zone and the time that you will watch this video. How are you? How am I? I'm fine, as you can hear me, guys. Don't worry, soon you're gonna see this face. Anyways, I'm fine and I thank God for this beautiful moment. To you that is new here, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming part of my family. My returning subscribers, as usual, you are the best. Just know everything that you do to this channel is never taken for granted, including corrections. I love you to the moon and back. My moderators, those that do super chat me, those ones that have joined my membership, asante, asante sana. So my people, before you watch this video up to the end, kindly give it a thumbs up. It's free of charge. If you have never subscribed and you are always here, why don't you consider subscribing? It's free of charge, by the way. Okay, guys, I just want to talk about something that came up. Our lady Dimwango is doing the best that she can to ensure that she constructs a home for herself. And you know, guys, one thing with the naysayers is that they are very dishonest. They never speak the truth. They never tell it the way it's supposed to be said. They always beat around the bush and twist narratives to suit them and their gullible audience. Dimwango has always had a dream of having her own space. And if you remember, my people, the naysayers are among the people that have always called out on Dimwango for being at her parents' home, yet she is a grown-up. They have compared her to so many people, including African Tigress, the likes of Miss Trudy, her cousin. By the way, I don't know whether you remember, there's a day she went to visit her cousin, who is a teacher. If you remember that time, they came out and said Dimwango is behind. Like, she doesn't have a home. She's not married. She doesn't have a husband. She doesn't have children. Yet, her age mates are progressing, you know, and hitting milestones that she has not attained. And I came out and told you guys, sometimes life is not all about competition. You may want to compete with a person, but you may realize it will never ever work for you. And that is why everyone has their own milestones. So my people, we all have our different milestones in life. We can never be the same, including in our own families. By the way, in that family that you come from, it is obvious you are different in terms of strengths and weaknesses. Like, you can't be the same. How? Like, how? It's not possible. And therefore, these naysayers, and especially the ladies, have always come out to criticize and mock Dimwango. Therefore, I look at them as people that are so bitter, people that are myopic, people that are super evil, that if today they wake up and something bad has happened to Dimwango, I'm so certain they're gonna celebrate. If today Dimwango's construction does not go on, they'll come out and toss because of that. And the reason is because they don't like her. I've always asked myself, what has Dimwango ever done to these people? That every time they have to come and drag her. You look at some of the comments that are made in their comment section. Because, you know, guys, when you want to do reaction, there are so many things that you have to figure and look at. I saw someone talking about the way Dimwango has never done anything significant for her mother. Let me tell you guys, we Africans have a certain way of lifestyle, and especially us here in Kenya. There are some electronics that are not important to us. Let's say, for example, doing dishes. Most of us were brought up washing dishes, like literally. You know, the way we do it, at the sink, using running water. That is how we were brought up. And if someone was to be asked to choose between a dishwasher and a sink, they would go for the sink. And the reason why they would go for the sink is because it is so easy and fast. Most of us have fridges in our homes, but we rarely use them. Do you get it? Like, let me give you an example. My first fridge that I bought it because of a certain medication for my son when he was a toddler. And the doctor had instructed me I have to refrigerate the medicine. And therefore I bought the fridge because of that. That was the main reason. Looking back, I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't for that. Because it is not like a basic need. Most of us, we get food direct from the farm to the table. Like, we don't go out in markets that are far away where you have to stock your fridge. Maybe fridges are important to people that stay in Nairobi, those ones that work up to late at night. You can cook your cereals and store them. But for a person like me, where I am, I can access everything every day, very fresh. Therefore, you may find that my fridge is not like that much used. And therefore, Dimwango came out to tell those people that have been pushing her to do some stuff for her mother. She came out to tell you, hold on, congrats, mommy is not a woman who stays at home. She's not a stay-at-home mama. Congrats, mommy has been a headmistress for so many years. Congrats, mommy has no bills. Like, she has 0 bills. The last born is David Jr. Don't you see David Jr. is an adult? Already working and hustling. Congrats, mommy's money is just her money. And if she wants anything, she can buy for herself. But remember, guys, Dimwango and Marwa, they have done a lot for the family. Starting with the construction of the house, the furnishing, and everything. It's because of those two people. And therefore, there's nothing that is so urgent that their mother needs. She can do with whatever is available. That is the message that Dimwango has for the haters. And let me tell you something, my people. Dimwango has decided to concentrate on herself and establish a home before she decides on becoming a mother. And that is a very common trend, and especially with people of this age. Nowadays, people don't just get babies anyhow. Someone has to know, and especially a lady has to know, how are they going to survive? Let's say if they don't get married and they have kids, how are they going to survive? Will they be able to cater for the bills? And therefore, Dimwango has a very valid point. She does not want any confusion. I saw someone saying it's not okay for a lady to construct in their own village. You guys, where do you come from? You guys, don't be fooled, and especially those ones that stay at the diaspora. Don't be fooled. Let me tell you something. Most of these villages here in Kenya, you will find a neighbor married to the next neighbor. The only thing that separates them is the fence. Yet, they want to crucify a young lady that has decided to construct in her, close to her family. There's nothing wrong with that. People have done so. Don't you see Asians staying in the same house and getting they keep on marrying and bringing their wives in the same house? Do you get it? And they're so okay with it, like it's nothing big. And these are the crazy things that sometimes you listen to people speak, and especially people from Nyabohanse, and you are like, oh my God, what is this? Dee Mwango is industrious, very hardworking. You just tell me, where would she get money to do everything that she's doing? You think buying a piece of land and immediately starting construction is easy? It's never. You may take a loan, you buy a piece of land. You have to wait until the loan is almost cleared. And then you go do a top-up and then construct a house. But that is not what Dee Mwango is doing. Dee Mwango has done something that, of course, I know most of you never expected from her. And that is why she's an empress. You can't predict her. I saw someone complaining Dee Mwango has overstayed. I heard Coco Mama saying Dee Mwango had said the moment she meets Maisha, she'll get out of Kenya and go back to Jamaica. Coco Mama, Dee Mwango is unpredictable. Like, you can't predict her next move. You can't know what she wants to do. You guys saw her in Mombasa, the coast of Kenya. And you started running, calling each other, and bringing all the shenanigans. Dee Mwango is back in Nyabohansa. How about that? And she's busy with her construction. Let me tell you, people, Dee Mwango is one young lady that God has really blessed, and she's going far. Sometimes there are people that can have money, but they don't put the money in good use. If you don't invest at a certain age, it becomes so hard to pick the pieces in the future. Let me put it that way, in the future. And that is why this is so important to Dee Mwango. And she said she's not going to travel for some time. She's going to concentrate on this. And guys, it is just obvious when you look at her videos. Her channel is still doing good as much as she's not traveling, but she's gaining views. And one thing that has really prepared the naysayers is how people have come through for Dee Mwango. People donated to her during the live stream a lot of money, a lot of super chat that, of course, the naysayers will never see in a lifetime. Do you get it? And that is why they're so bitter. If you want your subscribers to support you financially, you can equally ask them to do so. It doesn't have to be you sitting there and complaining. Oh, Dee Mwango is activating donations. Oh, Dee Mwango this, Dee Mwango that. What exactly do you want? Because this young lady came out and requested anyone who wants to support her to do so with no strings attached. And that is what people are doing because they love them. They have seen how true and honest they are. They have seen the journey of this family. They have seen Marwa going around the world. They have seen Marwa struggling as a content creator until where he is. You people, sometimes you think creating content is so easy. I challenge you, go and watch Marwa's oldest videos and you'll be shocked. There are some videos that he has below 1,000 views. Imagine a whole commando. The commando that you see now with all those thousands of views. And therefore, these subscribers have journeyed with Marwa. Along the way, Dee Mwango joined. They have been with them. They understand the kind of lifestyle they lived, sharing a house with goats. They know all those stories. And therefore, when you sit down and you just want to water down everything, nobody is going to buy your narrative. They like him, and there's nothing that you can do about it. You know, guys, when you listen to these people, sometimes you may wonder whether it is just for views or whether they have any good intentions. I saw Oti celebrating, hey, English. Okay, she was celebrating. Marwa's employees have left the site and they are no longer helping him construct the kitchen. What is there to celebrate? It is only people that have a dark heart that do such things. The moment you realize bad things make you happy, then just know you are close to becoming a witch. There's no way you can thrive in darkness. How can you celebrate because of such? And you know the way she was putting it, they are now running from left to right, running to the kitchen, running to this construction site. Remember, Marwa is key in this journey that D has started. Marwa is there to support D. And if you did watch Marwa's live stream, he said it very specifically. Since time immemorial, he has been supporting D Mwango. The first phone that D Mwango had was bought by Marwa. Marwa bought for her shoes, clothes, and everything. And remember when D Mwango started YouTube, Marwa was there to challenge her and to show her what to do. And that is why Marwa and D, like you can't separate them. They have a very strong bond because they have come far. They have come from very far. I know some of you will ask, what about David Jr.? You all know the tingle. You know how the relationship has been between Marwa and David Jr. And as I have always said, they are not a perfect family. Each family has its own downs and ups. And therefore, it is just a matter of time. And with time, matters always resolve themselves. Like you can't force some issues. So my people, I don't know what to think about this. Please drop your comment. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe if you have never considered doing so. You can equally check my membership and join and become part of my family. The perks are pocket friendly. Just pick one for you and support my work. Thank you so much and goodbye for now.